Hello everyone and welcome to Westside Cycling. Today I'm joining the Cascade group ride Chew and going to take you along for this rainy day for some hills. Alright, so we're in the middle of doing the Highlands right now, and this is a pretty popular climb around here. Lots of residential areas and different things, but it's a really nice view at the top. I'm not sure what kind of views they'll get today, but I'm sure there'll be something. So let's go check it out. So this is the Chew ride, climbing hills in the east side during the wintertime, and it's hosted by the Cascade free group rides. And today we have about 12 people and we're riding in the brisk category, so about 16 to 18 miles per hour. You can see that beautiful rainbow there, but definitely I don't know why it's so blue in this section of the ride, but coming here you can sort of tell how it's definitely sort of sprinkled and misted all over. But regardless, we're gonna keep climbing up this hill. So I figured there's a few things to go over in this video, one of which is just some of these beautiful routes and hills that you can go climb here in the King County, Greater Seattle area. And number two is just talk a little bit about Cascade free group rides and how you can join them and what they are basically. So just to introduce this climb, this is the Issaquah Highlands going to Grand Ridge. It's an awesome place to ride because I think for those that want a bigger elevation, like I think from total here from the bottom to the top is about 1,000 feet, but not super steep, this is sort of your ride. It does go through a ton of residential areas with super nice homes like the ones you see here. Which is a plus, and you do get some views just looking over a lot of the east side. But the downside is it is especially on the downhill, it's a lot more busy than maybe some of the Cougar Mountain hills. So you have to deal with cars a lot more than you'll see later. But definitely come check it out on a nice day. There are a couple places where it definitely does ramp up into the 10%, but I think overall it's a pretty enjoyable climb. And what awaits for you at the top is just this nice little loop, and then we're just gonna sit here and wait for everyone else to come up. Yeah, you got this.
One more loop.
Woo!
One more loop. You got it.
You got it. So as we get everyone up here, just want to say that most of these Cascade group rides are always going to be non-drop, so that means hills are generally at your own pace, going up and going back down. Now here we are in Northeast Park Drive, and what I mentioned before in terms of like taking it easy, because there's a lot of traffic here, and going down this road you pick up a lot of speed, and there's a lot of sort of these manholes that are sort of like little potholes where they can get pretty slick. So definitely worth watching out there. And then we're gonna keep on going and then go down this pretty steep road, a climb that I like to do from time to time called Black Nugget Road. And for some reason the weather just looks so amazing right now. Seattle really does feel a little bipolar sometimes. There's just like showers that move through, and then somehow some spots end up really dry and nice, but this was definitely one example of that. And if you've been enjoying this video so far, please roll over that like button and subscribe. I cover all sorts of Seattle cycling videos, so just come follow along and then learn more about what it's like to ride here, find a group, or whatever else. I'm here to help. So I want to talk about the Cascade free group rides next. So it's basically a ride calendar on the Cascade bike website where you can find a lot of different group rides going from leisurely 10 miles per hour pace to 20 miles per hour. And I've seen ride posted just basically all over Western Washington, obviously a little bit more centered around King County, but there's still a lot of rides everywhere. So definitely if you're new to the area and just want to get on a ride and see some new routes, it would be a great way to do so. I've also noticed that there's a basically series of rides that you can join, and what I mean by that is, for example, this is the Chew series where it's like a winter hill training series, and then there's a Meets, which is like a midweek also sort of hilly group rides they do. And the nice thing about these series is that they gathered quite a good number of people, and with that they also have like different paces. So if you go 1 week, you can sort of see yourself level up through the different weeks and go join something else, or just take it easy one time. And yeah, there's just basically a ton of options that's worth looking into, especially if riding with others is what you're looking for. And as mentioned before, I'm also going to be signing up to be a Cascade free group ride leader, and my main motivation for this is so that I can ride with all of you as well.
It's been a really nice time before when we got to do group rides with the subscribers and followers of my channel. So hopefully we can do more of that. And I feel that the Cascade free group ride is a really great vehicle, and they set good examples, rules, etiquette as well for people to follow. So yeah, pay attention there. And also where else I post in terms of information about future group rides is the Strava Club. I found that to be a really useful tool. So also I put the link here. Just go join the Best Side Cycling Strava Club, and I'll make sure rides also get posted in there if I'm posting any. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun spring and summer, as we'll hopefully ride more together. So we're now just turned off West Lake Sammamish here onto East 34th Street, which also features a nice little climb. I couldn't contain my excitement, so I sort of just start gunning for it. There's a good pitch in the middle that gets fairly steep, but going through here, we're going to be heading into my neck of the woods very, very soon. I just finished one of the steeper gradients of the day, East 34th Street, and behind me are the other people on this ride, so look at them go! Woo! Great job. Good job. Going through this tunnel past the 405, we enter into South Bellevue, and this is where I normally go to ride and go on all sorts of hills. And today's route actually features, I think it's 156 Hilltop, which is a hill very, very well known to me because this is the hill that I did my Everesting on last year, which means I did it 50 times in one day so I could reach a elevation gain of over just about 30,000 feet. So yeah, definitely feels fun to be back here and having these gradients that are so memorized in my legs again. But regardless, we keep heading up, and then we are with the group. And everyone's doing really, really well climbing through this. So for today's ride, I actually am going to be cutting it a little short because the loop just so happens to connect well with where I live. So it's really sort of has that flexibility too with these group rides, that you don't have to always finish the whole thing. You just need to make sure you let the ride leaders know, because at the end of the day, I think everyone agrees that it's safety first, and it's just all about having fun on these different rides. So alright, so we made it here on top of Lakemont, and then now we're just regrouping for the rest of everyone again. So pretty nice day so far, a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be.
Victory!
Woo! And just props to all the ride leaders out there, especially even the three for this ride. As we're heading down into Lakemont, they all did a great job. And then here going down the hill, we're on opposite sides of the spectrum of height and weight, so it was sort of fun. I've actually, for this distance, I literally do like almost all the time, managed to get a PR, probably because I was also on a heavy winter bike too. So it really helps when you have friends as a lighter rider to pull you down places and across different flats. But regardless, hope you enjoyed this little vlog and little tidbit. I'm gonna be releasing at least one video a week from my Asia series, so I really did not forget those, but those take a lot longer for me to edit. But regardless, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next video.